Hey everyone, Jen O'Sullivan here, and I want to share with you something that is so near and dear to my heart. And this is going to be a short, really important video to watch if you're concerned about any of these issues. Ready for it? I'm going to give you several issues that I want you to consider. And just tell me if you feel like that could be you, okay? All right, so are you super depressed where you're super happy during the day, or when you're around people and you're just up and everyone thinks everything's good, and then the moment you get in your car, you're in tears? Or the moment you get home, you're just in bed crying, right? You can't even deal with stuff. I mean, some of my girlfriends, it's like they go straight for the wine bottle because they need something to relax them, because straight up they are so riddled with anxiety and depression and just emotional turmoil. Okay, if that's you, and if that's something that you are dealing with, I want to help you, okay? I want you to also consider, how are you sleeping? Do you sleep real well? Like, do you sleep all through the night and wake up like, so refreshed. Thank you for the day, right? Some of you have that, I'm sure. And some of you guys, I will not be talking to you at all, but some of you guys, it's straight up, this is a real issue where you cannot get a good night's sleep, where you cannot even go to sleep. And the moment you fall asleep, something will wake you up, or you just are in a restless state of sleep. So if that's you, just raise your hand. Nobody will know what you're raising your hand to, okay? I want to know if you are dealing with libido issues, right? Has your libido tanked a little bit? Do you feel like you're not really excited about what you used to be excited about? Do you feel really sort of over that part of your life, and maybe feel like that was just a chapter in your life that the book has closed on? It shouldn't be so, you guys. It absolutely should not be so. So what about, how do you feel generally during the day when it comes to your like energy levels? Now, if you're not sleeping well, of course that's going to correlate to energy levels, but are you constantly drinking coffee or having to drink a soda or have some sort of like energy enhancement? Or do you feel like generally you can get through the day and feel good? Okay, some of you guys have an issue where you are dragging all day long and it's just exhausting getting through the day, and you just feel terrible, and then at like 7 p.m. you're just like wired and awake. Okay, some of you, that's how you respond to life. Some of you guys are having a really, really difficult time losing some weight. Your metabolism has slowed down, right? And you'll blame it on old age. You will see that you are eating things and you're just kind of gaining weight, or you're doing everything you can. You've tried this diet and that diet, but you still tend to be kind of creeping up in weight, or you can never get off. Some of you can never get off those like last 10 or 15 pounds, whereas others of you just, it's like a constant battle, this overweight, right, problem. And some of you guys are blaming your thyroid, okay? Now, those of you guys blaming your thyroid are pretty close to the problem, okay? So this is where it gets interesting. To the general problem of all those things, and I listed a very small number of things, but the general problem, your thyroid is part of your endocrine system. So it is this whole entire working of all of the glands in your body that excrete things. So anything from your sex drive to your metabolism, your wake and sleep ability, right? These hormones that allow you to be awake and have energy during the day and then help you fall asleep at night and sleep through the night. Your endocrine system deals with your emotions, so your anger, rage, depression, sadness, right? All of these things that seem to be just all the feels, right? So many people say that. It makes no sense to me. I'm like, all the feels. Everybody is straight up loony, right? We are all just like an emotional roller coaster, okay? And are you fed up with that? I mean, emotions are great. I love feeling just love and excitement and happiness and joy. I'm not too happy when I'm feeling massive sadness and depression and just anxiety and tiredness, right? We don't want those feels. We want the good feels. And so some of you guys have this like manic depressive behavior of just, like such a high and then just such a low. All of these things we're talking about, from your weight to your emotions to your sleeping patterns and your energy levels during the day, your libido, they are all connected to your fun little endocrine system. Now, your endocrine system is a real important thing. It's one of the biggest driving things right when we're conceived. Straight up, it is what is forming us, right? It is what keeps us going. It's like our gas. And so part of the issue when somebody say is overweight and they blame their thyroid, they're not too far off, because yeah, their thyroid could be the issue. What they're missing is the culprit, right? So while the thyroid might be the tool in your body that's sort of malfunctioning, there is someone who has taken a wrench to that machine part of your body and has been hacking at it, right? And sad to say that person who has been destroying the endocrine system, your thyroid, your pituitary glands, your adrenals, your ovaries, testes for men, is you. And it's hard to understand that because we think, well, no, I've been going to the doctor and he's been helping me with things, right? Okay, so we're going to take our body and let's pretend that our body is a happy, beautiful forest, right? Thriving, growing, living, just full of energy and life. Now, if that doesn't sound like you because you don't have energy in life and you feel sick all the time and tired all the time, well, let's then say that your forest, your beautiful, once was beautiful, right? At one point you had a very healthy life, I'm sure. Your beautiful forest is ablaze in a forest fire. Okay, so the entire, and you feel that. Some of you people who know what I'm talking about know that it's like one thing is wrong over here, but there's 5 things wrong over there, and 3 over there, and it's just like a constant cycle of bad things. That is going to cause you to be sort of bucket firing out, right? Like let me put a bucket of water over here and a bucket of water over there, because you're trying everything you can, and at some level you just get exhausted, right? You just want to give up. So your doctors help you and they will give you a bucket of water, right? Because they're just same thing, trying to help. The problem is, it's like, here's your forest fire, and there's like, here's a bucket that's going to help you, okay? It's not going to help completely. It's not going to cure it, and they tell you this, right? But it's going to help you, right? And I watch these commercials on TV and really have a hard time getting through even watching them, because I'm thinking, do any of you guys listen to this stuff, right? This is supposed to help with like nerve pain, but the side effects is like 3 minutes long on the commercial, where the commercial part for the actual product was only like 15 seconds. And the side effects, now they're saying, you might have picked up on this, they're now saying this is not the full list of side effects, right? They're listing like, if you have, you'll have potentially suicidal tendencies or actions. Okay, so I want to get rid of my nerve pain, but I might kill myself. So which one do I want, right? Or I might not be able to get out of bed. I might have, lethargy that's just too intense. I might be depressed. I could have, it's like, okay, what? I don't understand. So this bucket they're helping you with, or maybe you're trying to help yourself, right? Some of you guys do this. You're like, okay, I'm gonna start eating better. I'm gonna start eating better, and you'll go for like a week. Those are buckets, right? They're helpful buckets. But the problem with all of the water that you're pouring onto your forest fire in different areas from medications that can be helpful to help, I'm going to start working out. Those things can be helpful. Changing your diet, yes. What you're doing is you've got umbrellas all over the place that you are popping up right as that water bucket goes over the spot it's supposed to help. And what I mean by that, and you may not even know what these umbrellas are, and that's what I'm here to help you understand. Those little umbrellas that you pop up and you're basically deflecting all of the potential help, you're like, nope, no thanks, you're blocking it. You're like, oh no, we want to keep the fire going. It's that latte drink that you're having that you're supposed to be helpful, but then you take that latte drink, and I'm going to tell you right now, it is riddled with chemicals and bad stuff for your endocrine system. Coffee is such a bad endocrine disruptor, and that will block your endocrine system from working properly. You start looking at your cleaning supplies, right? Looking at all the things that you're using in your life that are straight up umbrella blockers. They're blocking the good water to get your forest fire under control. And so you, by using all of your synthetic toxic cleaners, because I guess you think they work better, guess what? You're disrupting your endocrine system from working properly. The problem is it doesn't just stop there, right? It is not just okay, I happen to just do this. No, it is layer upon layer of blocks. So that water, the things that you think are helping, like an essential oil, right? This is why I tell people all the time, an oil is not going to help you if you don't stop the blocks, right? You've got to get rid of all these layers of umbrellas. So the umbrellas that you're trying to get rid of are things like, what you're eating, the cleaning products that you're using, the makeup that you're wearing, the personal care products like shampoos and lotions. You guys, those have such a huge impact on your endocrine system. The supplements, did you know the supplements that you're taking are riddled with chemicals? And what I love about understanding all of this is that knowledge, yes, is power. Ignorance is not bliss. Ignorance is the opposite of bliss because you are trashing your endocrine system. And when you trash your endocrine system, your entire body is ablaze with fire and is trashed, and you can't get out of bed anymore, right? So do you want that? I don't. I love the fact that I have really good mental clarity. I have great energy. I get a lot of stuff done, and I used to not. I used to be blocking my endocrine system like crazy. I was an emotional roller coaster. I was crying every single day, multiple times during the day. I was massively overweight. I had terrible skin. I was just straight up not interested in sex anymore with my husband. You know what I mean? I mean, let's just be real here. I was angry all the time. I was mean to people. I yelled at my son constantly, right? And once I started realizing I can actually pull things out of my life, like gluten, right, as an endocrine disruptor, that's a dietary thing. But then I could take the stupid plastic sheet off of my kids, shower curtain. That's an endocrine disruptor. Plastics, synthetics, they are known endocrine disruptors. I learned that I could make a major shift in my endocrine system by simply swapping out my entire cleaning line, right? My hand soaps, my toothpaste, my deodorant, my shampoos, conditioners, I mean, you name it, mouthwash, so many things that had so many synthetics. My cleaning spray, my laundry detergent. You guys know how bad laundry detergent is for you. I mean, I'm watching those commercials now with the little pods that have killed many babies. They actually have a commercial now where the pod drops and the baby goes for it and the mom's like, oops. And I'm thinking, oops? Who says oops when there's an actual thing that, it's like a bomb just dropped and your baby was this close to eating it? No, thank you. I'm not even interested in having any of that in my house, right? So what I love about looking at your whole entire life, right? Makeup, personal care products, supplements, the massive amounts of chemicals that are in your supplements, to learn that all of this stuff you can actually eliminate in one fell swoop. Some people do it over time. You get on what's called Essential Rewards with Young Living, and you can over time tackle one area at a time. Or you can just straight up do it all at once. You can look at Essential Rewards as that monthly wellness box, which is just incredible. I don't shop at Target anymore. My Target bill used to be anywhere from about $500 to $1,000 a month. I spend now about $300 a month on everything. I'm talking about just Target, right? I'm not talking about my Ulta bill. I used to go in there with the makeup, right? The products, everything. I save so much money, and guess what? My endocrine system is I can breathe. I'm healthy. I feel good. There's no more forest fire. And the blocks are all gone. So when I drink that really healthy shake, guess what it does? It helps me. Okay? And that's what it's supposed to do. When I use an essential oil, it helps me. It's not, these things are desperately trying to help you. And when you have all of these things blocking the help, it helps, but not in the way that you think it would, right? And that's what's so crazy about this, is if we can kind of decide, right? Make a commitment. How many of you guys are ready to make a commitment? I want you to make a commitment. I want you to say, you know what? I am committed to changing my lifestyle. I want to change it for the better. I know it's going to take some time. It's going to take some work, right? Successful people do the things unsuccessful people are not willing to do. So are you willing to be successful? Are you willing to actually do some work that it's going to take to get healthy? watch your metabolism start to work again when you rid yourself of endocrine disruptors, okay? So the simplest thing you can do is buy the Thieves line, right? Get the entire Thieves line of products. It will change your endocrine life for the better, because now no longer are you dealing with endocrine disruptors in the home. Laundry detergent, dishwashing detergent, dish cleaner, foaming hand soap, toothpaste, right? The cleaner, the actual Thieves cleaner that costs less, works better, and is healthful for you. Not more healthy for you, but healthful. I spray that stuff and I'm like getting aromatherapy, right? Just from spraying it. So all this to say that it's not hard, but it takes the commitment. That's what's hard. I find so many people come up to me embarrassed that they're holding a latte, and I'm thinking, I'm not judging you. That's your life, right? They're like, oh yeah, I know. Yeah. I'm like, but you're the one who told me that you have an autoimmune disorder, and you're the one that told me that you're really, really trying to work hard, but yet we sabotage ourselves all the time. I'm right there with you, right? So no judgment. I'm right there with you. We all do it. We all sabotage our lifestyles all the time. It's a matter of you deciding to understand why, right? I think that when we understand why our endocrine system is malfunctioning and why we are riddled with illness, and we can make that choice to say, okay, how can I clean up? What are some easy ways you can clean up? When you get this book, right, Vitality, and I know a lot of you guys have this book, there's this healthy lifestyle analysis test. It's so simple, but it's going to give you 10 areas in your life that is going to help you understand where you might need to tighten the ship. Please don't cheat. I'm not kidding. I have people who take this and they're like, well, I can kind of go up a little bit. And I'm like, just answer it truthfully. You're not helping anybody. I don't care if you lie, but if you lie, it's not helping you, okay? So I want you to answer these questions, right? And it's going to give you a points value, and it's going to help you then analyze where you're at. So, how often do you exercise per week? How many hours of sleep do you get per night? How many ounces of water do you drink per day? How many servings of fruits and veggies do you eat per day? How many prescription medications are you on? How many cups of coffee do you drink per day? How many alcoholic beverages do you drink per week? How many packs of cigarettes do you smoke per day? How many sodas and filler drinks do you drink per day? How many pounds are you away from your goal weight? So that's going to help you understand your lifestyles, right? The things that you do. And yeah, sorry, Diet Cokes are super bad. Cokes are better than Diet Cokes, if you want to know my honest opinion, because they're not full of toxic chemicals, although they are, but at least you don't want to deal with the sugar-free, right? Or the things that make it sweet that shouldn't be it shouldn't be sweet. If it's got sugar in it, fine. But this is the thing, and again, I'm not promoting sugar. We all know that sugar is what cancer thrives on. But what I'm saying is your Diet Coke is far worse for you than sugar. And so that's what we have to start to learn and understand, and how can we actually make this shift. And so once you get your points, it's going to show you some real solid ways of just getting started. But what it's not going to show you, and what I'm sharing with you guys here, is the simple fact of endocrine disruptors that are your umbrellas that you are putting up that are blocking your health. So I would like you to unblock those. I want you just to take those umbrellas down. Take them down one at a time. If it's the cleaning supplies that you have a lot in, and you have a real hard time. Some of you guys are going to have a real hard time throwing those away. Some of you guys legally, we legally in certain states can't throw them away. But, they should be in an airtight box in the farthest part away from you, like in the garage, as far away, airtight. You shouldn't have any of those cleaning supplies around you. Thieves should be the only cleaner in your entire house. You should have one in each room, and we do. We've got them in our bathrooms, in our, you can use that as a shower cleaner, like right after the shower, spray it. I use it as a toilet bowl. We don't use toilet bowl cleaner, we use that. So after you go to the bathroom, just spray it in the air. It works as poopery, right? It works as an air freshener, but also it falls down into the bowl, and you can spray a couple squirts in the bowl. Your bowl always stays clean, right? I love easy solutions that cost less and are healthy for me, right? This is healthful, not just a healthy alternative. It's, some people claim their products are healthy for you, but they're not. They're not. And so many of you guys will go to Target or other companies, other kind of big box stores, and look at some of the stuff that they're promoting as healthy. They're not healthy. It's a marketing ploy, meaning look at the actual ingredients on the bottle. You can find these beautifully packaged things that look, ooh, that looks like from nature, because they put a picture of a waterfall, you know, with greenery, and the box is white. So now all of a sudden your mind goes to organic, right? It's not. It's the farthest thing from it. So read your labels. I want you to do a home audit, a lifestyle audit. I want you to look in every single cabinet and counter that you have in your garage, anywhere you have anything that would be a personal care product, you know, makeup, lotions, hair stuff, all that stuff. Look at your entire medicine cabinet of supplements that you're taking, everything that's in there. You're looking for isolated nutrients. You're looking for words you can't read that are super long. I want you to look at all of your cleaning supplies, everything, all of that. I want you to get rid of it. That's like a straight up audit, and I want you to know that that stuff is not helping you. It's actually their umbrellas. They're blocking the ability for anything good that you're doing to actually help you. So once you have those blocks out or transitioned, right? Because we want to actually swap things. So that means your best investment in yourself would be to go on Essential Rewards through Young Living. If you are not a Young Living member and you are one of my people, or you found me on your own, that's something that you're welcome to contact me about. But if you have somebody that is sharing this with you, this video is for many of you guys out there that are really interested in wellness and trying to figure stuff out. You can share this video in your groups and have this as a training video for you. So you go to the person who shared this video with you, okay? And they're gonna help you set up a monthly wellness box. Now that monthly wellness box is so important, because remember, I was spending $500 to $1,000 a month at Target on all sorts of stuff that were all endocrine disruptors. Now I spend maybe $300 a month. I don't look at the $300 a month I spend with Young Living as, oh, I have to spend $300 a month. I look at it as I get to spend that, and I don't have to spend the other, you know, $200 to whatever the math is, $700 at Target. I don't spend that anymore. And I'm so thankful, because not only am I saving a ton of money, I'm also being more cognizant of my endocrine health. And I'm better for it in so many ways. So if like you have to have that latte every day, girlfriend, please try to consider not. But if you have to, try and take down some other umbrellas. That's all. That's what this helps you understand. I am not asking you to be perfect. None of us are, okay? I have my chocolate downstairs, okay? None of us are perfect. I'm asking you to tighten the ship. I'm asking you to consider how you can swap certain things in your life and tighten the ship. Take down some of those umbrellas, okay? And I know you can do that. So how many of you guys are wanting to do that? I want you to put hashtag choose vitality. We want to choose vitality over disease and sickness and death and, you know, straight up depression. We don't want any part of that. So we're going to start changing what we say and how we say it. So I want you to put what you want. I want you to put a declaration statement in here. I want you to say, I choose this. And I want you to put hashtag choose vitality. Use that all over the place. I want to see that all. I want to start a revolution. Okay. I want you guys to literally start to see the massive value of getting a good night's sleep. The massive value of having a good working metabolism. The massive value of having your libido system back. I mean, the relationship building that does, okay? There's so many things that are going to just start to blossom again in your forest that was ablaze. We don't want that fire anymore. So we're going to lower the umbrellas. We're going to start figuring out where we can tighten that ship. And I hope this is helpful for you. I hope that you do this. I hope that you decide to do this. In this book, right, the Vitality book, the very first section here, we have a commitment page. And I want you to sign this, and I want you to put it in our book club. So if some of you guys are in the book club, let me see if I can get to there. So after the first section of recipes, because, you know, we all love recipes and we want to start there. But that first lesson section, right, this is on page 18. There's a vitality commitment. I want you guys to all make that commitment. I want you to have a vitality-filled life. And make that commitment and decide, okay, this is it. she's speaking to me, like she's speaking my language. And I want you on board with this, okay? If you can't do this, right, I'm going to post that commitment in here, and you guys are going to be able to get that link to just get the commitment page. You don't even have to buy the book. You can go into the Vitality book club. Okay, so it's facebook.com/groups/Vitality book, and you can actually get all the content for free, meaning like the actual lessons as we move forward. So it's basically me talking through each of the sections. There's 30 sections in the book. But you guys, this is super inexpensive. It's $16 and you get over $500 in bonuses. Not kidding. Like, it's 96% off. Okay, I'm giving you $504 worth of items for only $15.99. So I encourage you guys to get that, because those $500 worth of bonuses are amazing. Like, for instance, you get a full recipe book, amazing emotional support recipes. So as you're lowering those umbrellas, you can start using these recipes and you will see a marked difference, okay? It's so cool to be able to have tools like that that are going to help you, and that comes free. You get a free recipe ebook with every single order, okay? So just know this is a really good opportunity for you guys. And if you want to get that book, just go over to 31oils.com/vitality, and they have that book there with, it lists all the freebies. And I'm not kidding, the freebies are going to make your head spin. You're going to be like, what? You can go to Amazon and get it. You'll still get the freebies, but you got to let us know that you actually got it. So you have to email your receipt to vitalitybook@gmail.com. No problem there. So even people on Amazon get it. The only difference through 31 Oils is I'm autographing them. So if you want an autographed copy, and then if you want hard copies of these, so you get actual hard copies of the cool supplement schedule and the allergen product guide, which a lot of people want to know, plus that healthy lifestyle analysis. So either way, you can do it with Amazon if this shipping is cheaper, and you don't care about my autograph and you don't care about the inserts. Get it on Amazon and you still get all of those other freebies. So you're getting, like, I don't know, whatever the value is, like $490 worth of free stuff, right? I don't know how to value my signature. So you're getting all of that still. You're still going to get all of those freebies. So it's a really, really great value. Probably the best value when it comes to understanding lifestyle changes, because it's going to talk about everything. That book is going to go through every single product line that Young Living carries, and it's going to help you know what you need to consider and how to choose things, like how to get through all of this, because the lifestyle shift is so important to just feeling good. I want you guys to feel what I feel. I want you to, because I was where you were, meaning, and I know some of you guys aren't where I even was. I mean, I was depressed all the time. We have depression that runs in our family. I'm not interested in it. I'm not interested in seeing therapists. I'm not interested in medicating myself. I'm not interested in the side effects. I'm interested in healing my endocrine system, and you can too. You can heal your endocrine system through things that you do by changing out all of the things that are causing the fires, all right? And it's you causing the fires, so we want to just eliminate that. So when you start to understand that latte means death, you won't drink it anymore. It will actually, you will say, that's an umbrella. That's stopping my endocrine system from working properly. When you can make that connection, that aha moment comes on and you're like, whoa, okay, it's not about I deserve it, right? Because we get in this little like, I deserve it. It's not about that, you guys. It's about choosing life and vitality over death. Okay. I'm talking too much. I'm going to start coughing here in a minute. So we'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And if you want more information on anything, you can go to the Human Body and Essential Oils page, my author page, which is just facebook.com/Jen O'Sullivan author. I'm also on Instagram at Jen Author. And then I have a fun YouTube channel. So many of you guys have friends not on YouTube. This will be on YouTube under jenstips.com. That's my YouTube channel. And look forward to connecting with you. You guys can get any of my educational tools and books over at 31oils.com. My husband thanks you. He is the guy who runs that company. So whenever you are emailing him, be kind, because he's pretty good at getting back to you guys. But he's always like, oh, sometimes people are mad and I don't know why. He ships things super fast. So just know that. And some things are out of stock. So sometimes you guys get mad when things are out of stock. It's just him. So be kind. All right, you guys, thank you so much, and we'll see you soon. Bye.